Well, everyone seems to be making a ton of money investing in stocks online these days, but getting started can be complicated, a little scary, especially for some people, and those might include busy moms. So this morning, Kiana Danial joining us to break down how moms can start investing in the online financial markets, even if they're super busy. Good morning to you. Nice to have you. Oh, you know what? You're muted. Let's see if you can unmute yourself.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Gotcha. Great to see you and great to hear you as well. Okay, so as I said, it can be a little frightening for everybody. For someone who's never done this before, what's step one to getting started with investing at home?
Absolutely. First of all, I have to bring this in because that goat yoga, I do that with my child on my back while I'm investing. No, I mean, I didn't know it's a thing. I just thought my daughter just jumps on my back. I'm like, look.
Oh, you don't need a goat. You have a child. Same thing, huh?
I have a child on my back when I'm doing yoga. She just jumps.
That's hilarious.
Really, and I invest at the same time. So let's break this down.
Okay, let's do it.
The reason why, as a busy mom, I can do yoga and invest without being always panicked and losing all of my money in the stock market, because that is also what we hear a lot, is that I always encourage our members, our students, to take this very important first step, which is understanding your risk tolerance, your personal situation. Like, imagine if you want to go on Google Maps and say, okay, I want to go from here to here, but you don't know where you are right now. You really need to understand where your money is at, and then understand how much, like calculate how much you can comfortably contribute to your investment portfolio every single month and commit to it. And this doesn't have to be a huge amount. It can be literally just $50 per month. Did you know that if you start contributing just $50 per month for your child the moment they're born, after 65 years, that can compound to $1 million. They can retire a millionaire, and it's way better than just 40K. So understanding that component is a thing that majority of people who just hear something about the stock market and hear like this stock, that stock, and then they go in and then they catch FOMO or hype and then they lose all money, is because they didn't do this very important first step.
Okay.
The second step is like, okay, so now I know how much I want to invest. What do I invest in? Do I just tune in, or do I ask my Uber driver? Do I ask my yoga specialist? No. You go to your own credit card statement. The easiest way to select companies to invest in is to start with what you already know. Your confidence is your ally. So go to your credit card statement and see what are some of the companies that you're spending the most amount with as a consumer every single year, every single month, and you're not planning to switch for the competitor. You're like, this is it. I'm a diehard fan. They're here to stay. This company is my fave. And the second step, the third step here is like, okay, I love this company. Is it publicly traded? And the way you do that is that you go on Google and it's like you put the company's name, stock symbol, and if it pops up, you know it's publicly traded, and then you can go ahead and start contributing to it every single month. And now, because you're a fan, you're not going to catch hype and FOMO once the markets go up and down, because those are inevitable. But long-term investing, and the reason why moms can actually be really good at this, is that you actually need to forget about it. You need to forget about watching the markets going up and down all the time. You need to just focus on doing whatever you want to do, but commit to contributing to your portfolio every single month so that it can compound.
I love that. Okay, lastly, you recommend signing up for an online broker so that you're not on your own. Explain that.
So the broker is basically the facilitator. So you found out that this is a stock that you want to invest in. Okay, so where do you go and buy it? Do you go to New York Stock Exchange? Well, you could, but that's a little bit annoying. So you can actually, the brokers are the facilitators that connect you to New York Stock Exchange. And there are so many amazing ones in the US. There are so many user-friendly ones now in the US that you can use. Some of them are Robinhood, TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, Fidelity. All of them are good choices. And all they do is connect you to the New York Stock Exchange or NASDAQ, where these stocks shares are located at. And beware though, because these companies sometimes do try to like create the hype and FOMO so that you can trade more. The more you trade, the more money they make. But what you want to be very aware of is being aware of your emotions, of your own financial situation, and being committed to the strategy that you have created for your personal situation. And so understanding where you want to go and where you are right now is step number one. Step number two is finding those select companies that you really, really love. Step number three is finding the broker. Step number four is, well, we do take it up a notch. I don't have time to get into a lot more details but you can optimize it. So, okay, when do I buy? Is it a good time to buy? And those are some of the more advanced things that we teach our members, our students. But even without that, there's still money to be made in the stock market without being overly intimidated by all of the
the stuff that's coming in, right? Okay, Kiana, there's so many more questions, but we are out of time. What's the website people can go to learn more?
So you can learn all of this for free at our most popular free masterclass. It's called investdiva.com/masterclass. Go grab my risk management toolkit, get your hands dirty, understand where you are right now, and then get investing, because it's just so beautiful.
Well, it was nice having you on this morning. Keep up the good work and the yoga with your child on your back. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Okay, take care.
Have a good one.